In this series, you ask, and we answer your questions about disabilities. Welcome to Unreserved.
I come batteries included. Just don't make me sound like a pompous asshole, even though I am. Hello, my name is Jason Peterson. I'm the operations coordinator for the Community Employment Alliance. Today, I'll be answering your questions about life with a disability.
How do you handle situations where people underestimate your abilities?
I just sort of smile, let them underestimate me all they want. Being almost 50 years old, having CP, and living life from a power chair, I assume that those that don't know me are going to underestimate me. It's a given. So I don't let their assumptions of who I am factor into my moving forward.
What's the funniest thing you believed about your disability as a kid?
Well, quite honestly, I always knew that I had cerebral palsy. There was no false belief in anything because I was a Shriner's kid from very early on. So I was very comfortable with my disability.
What's the biggest challenge you face because of your disability, and how do you overcome it?
On a daily basis, or on a weekly basis, I guess, since I work from home and I'm not leaving the house every day, I think the thing that I have to overcome when it comes to my disability is making sure that people understand that I'm not my disability. I'm a guy in a wheelchair out living my life to the best of my ability. Just because I do something differently than the way you do or the way the guy down the block doesn't make me less than. It just makes me slightly different.
What's one thing society could do to make life easier for people with disabilities?
Well, to reframe that question a little bit, I don't think it's about society doing anything to make life easier. I think it has to do with society learning to accept people as they are, how they come, and helping them blossom to the best of their abilities within their abilities.
What's the most embarrassing fashion trend you followed as a kid?
For a very brief period of time, between the 7th and 8th grade, if memory serves, my favorite color was neon pink. So I had Bermuda shorts and t-shirts all in that neon pink.
Like these guys right here? There it is, there it is.
If you're enjoying this, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and share. Also, if you have a burning question about having a disability, please take a moment to ask it below so I can answer your questions in the next video.
What's a moment when you felt truly accepted for who you were?
That's kind of a hard question to answer, only because for me to answer that question in a way that the person asking the question is expecting, it requires me to see myself differently than everybody else. And the fact of the matter is, I don't. I'm just a guy in a wheelchair living my life to the best of my abilities, and I don't worry about whether people accept me or not. I am who I am.
I am what I am, and that's all what I am.
And I work hard to live my life in a way that would make my family proud. And that has nothing to do with having a disability.
How do you tie your shoes?
Are you serious? That's a question.
Yeah, that's a question.
I don't. They're slip-ons. And I haven't purchased a new pair of shoes in 15 years. When I was 15, I came home from school one afternoon and said, "Mom, everybody at school's wearing these new Jordans. I want a pair." She said, "There's no way I'm buying you a $250 pair of shoes. You'll never wear them out." I said, "That's exactly my point. It's an investment."
How do you advocate for yourself in situations where you need accommodations?
Like anything else I do, straightforward. "Hey, so-and-so, I need assistance with A, B, and C. What do we need to do together to make sure that I have the resources I need to get A, B, and C taken care of?" You don't really get anywhere by beating around the bush.
What's a piece of adaptive technology or a tool that has made a significant difference in your life?
My favorite piece of adaptive equipment, if you want to call it that, is Dragon Naturally Speaking. The advancements in that software over the last 20 years, I can dictate a paper like I'm talking to you now. It has allowed me to take my typing speed from a negative number to something that rivals anyone with standard physical abilities.
How do you manage mental health challenges that may arise from living with a disability?
Wow. Some days I would have to say melancholy is my word of the day. Sort of like the opening on Sesame Street, but not quite so lighthearted. There are days that are rougher than others, especially during the winter, when Mother Nature and the weather conditions outside prevent me from being as active as I would like to be. So I think a lot of my down moods come during the winter when I'm stuck at home and can't, in the spur of the moment, get out to do whatever I want. But on the flip side of that, I think I've learned to handle those bad days by interacting with friends and family, because when I'm withdrawn and sort of inside my head, my people, the people that I love, are good at making me laugh and sort of getting me out of the rough headspace. If you're still watching, please take a moment to like and subscribe. Ask your questions below so we can learn together on the next video. Thanks for hanging out with me today. If you believe, like I do, that everyone with a disability has the right to experience life and be a part of their community, please join us at communityemploymentalliance.org and our Facebook page.